Hi, welcome back to Ryan Benning's Whiskey World. It has been a while, it's true. I've been able to record any reviews over the last, I would say year. But I'm very happy that you're back with me. I'm very happy that I'm able to taste some whiskies again. It has been a very busy year. I think it has been a very weird year for everybody. In my case, it has been a nice year as well because my second son has been born. But it meant that there was no time for any whiskey tastings. Now, we're gonna go and try blind again a whiskey. I haven't been reviewing much of whiskies. Of course, I have been drinking whiskies, but it might be that I will need some time to get all the notes back. But we're gonna try it. Thanks for joining me. I'm recording in 4K with my phone, which means I can't use Siri to help me choose the whiskey. Now, I'm thinking how I'm gonna do that. For now, I'm just gonna put my hand there and randomly grab a sample. There are, I think, if I calculated correctly, 127 samples in here. I got some new Octomores in here. So let's see what I'm gonna take. Let's nose it and taste it, give my opinion, and then reveal which whiskey it is. Thanks for being back with me. Alright, so a lot of lines, a lot of samples, and I chose this one. Let's give it a try. I get some honey, some caramel, some wine gums, a little earthiness, not a lot of alcohol, like not a very strong alcohol smell, let's say that way. I don't think this is peated. I get some violet. My first thoughts, based on the nose, is that this might be an ex-bourbon cask with perhaps some wine influences, but my first choice would be ex-bourbon. Let's give it a try. Milk chocolate, some lemon, some honey, touch of vanilla. It's quite mouth coating. I'm not gonna say it's very high ABV wise, but it is, like I said, mouth coating. So it does have a nice mouth feel to it. Pepper, some tannins. So there is quite some influence from the oak, and I'm not sure if this comes from a longer maturation or from a very active cask. The style reminds me a little bit of the Macallan, what is it called, triple cask, what used to be the Fine Oak series. So it has a ex-bourbon cask layer as well as some sherry. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think, to be honest, that it is this whiskey, but it reminds me to that a little bit. Some oranges. So this is, for my palate at least, not peated at all. It's in the style of a Highland whiskey. I'm thinking of distilleries like Balvenie, Macallan, but then not Sherry Macallan, but a little bit of the mouthfeel of that. Can also be something like Arran, Island of Arran. Ben Romack is also one of the contestants. I think you get an idea if I mention Balvenie, Isle of Arran, Macallan, Ben Romack. Well, there are, of course, it's a wide range. I don't think I'm gonna narrow it any more down than that. ABV. Now, like I said, I haven't been drinking that many whiskies, and the truth is, when you taste a lot of whiskies after each other, you get a better feeling of how high the ABV is. It doesn't feel like very high cask strength to me. So I'm gonna say around 43-46%. I will add a drop of water to this just to see if anything changes. Let's give a look. Oh, and I also kept this one open. Let's close that. Getting used to everything again. All right, I'll start with two small drops of water. So the light floral notes become more obvious, a little bit grassy. A touch of figs. And on the mouth, honey, the milk chocolate, the caramel. It's a nice whiskey. I would say perhaps around 40-50 euros. It does remind me now slightly to the Glenmorangie Bacalta, which is ex-Madeira cask. It has some of that sweet baked sugariness to it as well. Yeah, more chocolate on the end of the tongue. A nice whiskey. Like I said, price wise, I hope 40 to 50, perhaps 60 euros. I don't think it's gonna be sherried, perhaps a wine finish, but there is certainly a lot of ex-bourbon influence as well. And when I say certainly, that means I hope, because, well, we'll see. All right. So this is the E644. Rolling, so that's good. So the E644 is the Cardhu, I hope it's pronounced as well, Cardhu 12YO. And that's interesting. I think I'm right about the ex-bourbon cask. The ABV is, I think, just 40%. So a nice entry-level whiskey, which for the price, I have to say I do recommend. Don't buy it if you're loving to explore different styles of whiskies, but buy it to have a good whiskey in the closet for those days that you just feel like having a drum of whiskey without looking for something overly exciting, or very expensive. Thanks for joining me again. I hope that I can take you along in discovering and tasting more whiskies blind. I'm not a professional. This is a hobby. I like to do this. I like to taste as many whiskies, different whiskies as possible. If you want to share a sample with me, if there's something that you want me to taste, get in contact. I do sell some samples as well, so perhaps we can swap something. Give your opinion. Let me know, are there things that you want me to change? My idea is to add perhaps a second camera to the whole presentation, get the audio good, get it interesting. And now I might be talking too long, so thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you soon. Enjoy your whiskies.